All right. Hello, all. My name is Nick from Scientific Search. This is Get to Know Your Recruiter, a series where I do a short interview with all the lovely recruiters here at Scientific Search. Who am I here with?
I am Ava DeFrancesco, and I am a senior recruiter at Scientific Search.
Great. And how long you been here?
I have been here almost 2 years now.
Great. So thanks for joining me, Ava. I'm excited to get started. So what I want to know is where'd you go to school and what'd you study?
I went to Ithaca College in Ithaca, New York. I actually majored in theater studies. So I came from a background in theater and the arts growing up. So I thought that that would make sense and pursue a bachelor's in that.
Got it. So what got you into recruiting then?
So, interestingly enough, after college, I did work at a couple nonprofit theaters in Philadelphia, and I loved it. But one of my favorite parts actually was running my own office at Walnut Street Theater. So I was in charge of the hiring. I managed my team. I set up their day-to-day activities, their goals, and I found that I actually really love not only getting people jobs, but working with people and having them kind of be set up for success.
Definitely. That's so cool. All right. So what was Scientific Search like when you first started?
So when I started, it's funny, a lot has changed in the past 2 years, but a lot I think has stayed the same for the better. When I first started Scientific Search, I had never recruited before. So I was learning a lot. I'm still learning a lot. But when I started, the market was kind of crazy. There was a lot of roles open, a lot of hiring to be done kind of a couple years or so after the COVID pandemic. So I kind of got thrown in, but it was definitely for the better. The team has been awesome to work with over the past couple years. So that's something I've enjoyed since starting with them.
Great. Can you give an example of one of your successes?
Sure. I think, I measure success not only from the placements I make, sure that that's all well and good, but I really have and find success every day when working with candidates. That's some of my favorite things about this job is actually tailoring my specific background and expertise to help people kind of put their best foot forward, whether that's interviewing or meeting with new potential job opportunities and the folks at those companies. So I find success every day just getting to meet with amazing people and scientists and use my knowledge to assist them in landing a new job.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Then how do you manage your time so effectively?
Yes. So time management is something I think everybody can work on. And I'd like to think I'm pretty good at managing my own time. I whenever I can avoid procrastination, I think that some people thrive on that. I kind of err on the other side of that where it more so stresses me out. So I guess in terms of time management, I try to not let things go too long. I try to deal with things as they come in. And then effectively managing my calendar. I've been working on setting some time aside during the day. If I have a packed day of meetings and calls, really trying to manage time for myself to kind of recenter and settle in and, make sure I have a plan day to day. I really try to take things one day at a time. And I think that's probably one of the better ways to tackle this type of a job with, so many people and different types of conversations you're having during the day. So probably just taking some time to myself to recenter during the day.
Definitely, that's important. All right.
Yeah.
Last question I have is what is some advice you'd give to current job seekers?
Ooh, so the fun part about being a recruiter is that, I'm kind of the point person for my family or friends. If they're looking for a new job, it's really fun to be able to help people. I guess for new job seekers, I would recommend talking to as many people as possible, whether that's a recruiter or somebody in the job that you're looking to be in. Really making connections not only on social media, but on LinkedIn. Those are the types of ways to kind of get yourself out there. And if meeting new people and networking, so to speak, is uncomfortable for you, sometimes I think we should lean into things that are more uncomfortable. It's, I think, the only way to help someone grow. So, for potential job seekers, I would definitely recommend not only making connections with a lot of people, but actually, getting on the phone and having conversations. I think that that's the only way we can learn. So,
Great advice. Awesome.
thank you.
Well, thank you for joining me. This has been Get to Know Your Recruiter with Ava DeFrancesco.
Thanks so much, Nick.